All right, the second and last thing we talked about in this lesson was simplifying expressions. And what you're going to have here is you're going to have problems where they're going to put a bunch of variables into an expression. So here you see 5x, 3y, 2x, 3y. Over here we have r and t's. And they're going to put a bunch of variables in your expression. And then what you have to do is two things. First, you have to distribute. So you'll see on 21, we're going to have to distribute. 17, we don't. So distribute first. If you have to distribute, do it. If not, then go to the second step. And the second step is to combine like terms. So we'll put all the x's together, all the y's together. Same thing over here. We'll put all the r's together and all the t's together. So let's start off with a simpler one. Let's look at 17 first. So we have 5x minus 3y minus 2x plus 3y. And so, like I said a minute ago, there's two things you want to do. You want to distribute first, which we don't have any distributing because there's no parentheses. And the second thing is to combine like terms. So since we don't have distributive property, let's go to combine like terms. So we have 5x here, and we have negative 2x here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say 5x minus 2x. Well, 5 minus 2 would be 3. And then we put the x back on it. Then we do the y's, and if we look at the y's, we have negative 3y and a positive 3y. So we do 3 minus 3, which would be 0. And so we just don't write anything. It wouldn't be 0y, we just wouldn't write it. So the answer would just simply be 3x. All right, let's look at 21. On 21, we have 3 on the outside being distributed to r minus 10t, and then 4, which is negative also, so negative 4 being distributed to 7t plus 2r. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute. So 3 times r would be 3r, then 3 times negative 10t would be negative 30t. Now be careful here, when you distribute the 4, make sure you take the negative with it. So first would be negative 4 times 7t, which would be negative 28t, and then negative 4 times 2r, which would be negative 8r. So after we've distributed, you'll see that we don't have any parentheses left over. So now we just combine our like terms. So first up, let's start off with the r's. We have 3r. And then we have negative 8r. So that would be 3 minus 8, which is negative 5, so negative 5r. And then finally, we would have negative 30 minus 28, which would be negative 58t. So that would be our final answer. Now don't try to combine these two. This is a r and this is a t. So do not try to put those together. This would be your final answer, and this would be simplified because you cannot put r's with the t. So you just leave it alone like this. So that is the final lesson in this section. If you have any questions, send me a message or mine or ask me in class. Thanks.